Hey there guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kenny Stahl, and there are a lot of times in my life where I just am not happy with who I am. And I hate my life because it's nowhere near being what I want it to be. So there are moments when I imagine like the perfect life for myself. I imagine myself being really confident. I imagine myself having a lot of money, being popular here on YouTube. I imagine myself having friends. I imagine myself having a job that I enjoy and having a great relationship with my girlfriend. And I imagine everything being wonderful. But then like when I look at like who I actually am right now, when I look at like am I anywhere near to having that life that I want? Am I anywhere near being who I want to be? It doesn't line up. Like I'm not there yet. And then I feel a lot of like worthlessness and I feel bad and I get depressed. I cry about it. I feel a lot of pity and it gets me into this negative place where I feel like I'm not there, so I get discouraged from doing what I want to be doing. And it's kind of a very bad place to be in because it doesn't actually get you anywhere closer to being where you want to be at in your life. So I think that the problem is not that we imagine the perfect life. I don't think the problem is that we want ourselves to be better. I don't think that you should give up what you want or give up what you desire to have. I think the problem that a lot of us might have, definitely what I have, is the problem of needing to be there right now and needing everything to be perfect at the moment. I think that it's a good idea to have a vision for yourself. I think it's a good idea to have to imagine the best perfect life if you reached your highest potential. So go ahead, think about it right now. Think about what your life would be like if you were like more confident, or if you had more friends, or if you had more money, or if you had that thing that you like to do that you want to make money at, or whatever it might be. Imagine that. But then don't hold yourself to needing to be there right now. We have a lot of work to do. Everyone does. There's a lot of people who just are not happy with their life. So I want to like talk about this because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we can do to improve ourselves. I'm a huge fan of this personal development stuff. I'm a huge fan of becoming more self-aware, understanding who you are, understanding what you can do to make yourself better. So if you have a vision for the ideal life that you want to have, if you have a vision for the perfect version of yourself, I think that can help you because it can guide you and it makes it easy when you have a vision for who you want to be. It makes it easy to decide what to do. So there are a lot of times when I feel like just doing nothing. I feel like just wasting time, whether it's being lazy, or there are a lot of times when I find myself in like deep depression where I feel dead. I feel like I can't do anything and I feel hopeless for myself. But it's in those moments when I realize that that's not what I want. Like it's not. I'm not okay with being depressed. It's not something I want to be. I look around when I look around my house, like I'm looking at it right now. The place is a mess. Like I'm a slob, right? I'm not a very organized person. I don't take care of like my stuff. Like I see wrappers and water bottles and like I see a shirt laying on the floor. There's a lot of like I have a messy place. So the perfect version of myself, the perfect person that I can be, is somebody who takes care of myself and cleans up. But I'm a slob. So when I look at this stuff, I can feel like, man, I hate my life. I hate myself because I can't take care of myself this way. I'm not very disciplined. I don't take care of everything. But instead of doing that, I can be like, well, let me think about who I want to be. Who is the perfect version of myself? And I say, well, the perfect version of myself would actually get up off my butt and clean all this stuff up. That's the perfect version of myself. So then using that idea of who I want to be and what direction I want to go in my life, I can then decide what I'm going to do in that moment. So right now, I'm going to get up, I'm going to clean everything up. Another thing is like, I kind of have a lot of regret and I kind of hate myself for the fact that I don't spend enough time with my family. I moved out of my house for my parents and I don't see them anymore. And I have a lot of younger brothers and sisters. And I really, really hate myself for not being there, for isolating myself away from them. So then I can think about that. And that gets me really depressed. Like that makes me hate myself so much because of that. But instead of doing that, You know what I think we should do? You know what I think I should do? And I need to take my own advice here. Is to imagine, well, the perfect person that I could ever be would be a person who calls them up every week, every other day, or whatever it might be. Go spend time with them. That would be the perfect person that I can be. That's what I want for myself. A lot of times I don't do what I really want to do. I'm like my own worst enemy in that case. And I think a lot of us are like that. Think about the times when you've wanted to do something, but you never did it, and because you didn't do it, you then feel bad about it. You then hate yourself because of it. So this is the idea. It seems like a very simple idea, but it takes a lot of concentration. It takes a lot of focus, and it takes you. You have to have this idea of what you want to be. You have to hold yourself up to this standard where you have this ideal version of yourself. So I can think about the fact that I need to go call them up. I need to call my family, talk to them. I need to be a part of it, part of their lives, because that's what I want to feel good about myself. And then take that course of action to go get it done, to be that person. And I find that the more that we all actually become and do the things that we want to do in our lives, it makes us feel better. And we won't be as depressed as a lot of people are. So if you're struggling because you hate yourself, you hate your life, you hate the person that you are, you feel like you're not satisfying your own desires, you're not doing what you want, start doing the things that you want. Start making decisions based on the idea of what you want your life to be like. But the thing is, you cannot sit here in this moment right now. You can't sit here today and hate yourself because you're not doing all that stuff. The thing that you need to be doing is not being so like, don't overthink it, and don't like sit here and feel hopeless and worthless because of it. Because that doesn't help, right? So that's just my thoughts. Use the idea of who you want to be and get out there and do it. And you might see some changes in who you are, and that'll lead you to fulfillment. That will lead you to feeling like you're satisfied with who you are, and you're happy with your life, and you feel fulfilled. You're doing what you want to do. And that's the most basic thing that you can do. But don't sit here today and hate yourself because you're not doing those things. Because you will regret it. And I've been there. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And I just want to help. So let me know what you thought about this. And so leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Like, I'm at 1,620 subscribers today. And I can't wait to see where I get in the future. And you guys can help me grow this channel by sharing this video and liking it. And yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I want to read your comments. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.